Welcome to Spoken Careers, home of career decision intelligence. I am Dr. Sudhir Reddy. Every lesson on this podcast is designed to help young people make smarter education and career decisions in an AI driven world. Because the future doesn't always belong to the smartest people, it often belongs to the people who make better decisions. Today's lesson is about one of the most important skills you will ever develop: not coding, not communication, not even artificial intelligence. The skill of making good decisions when nobody can promise you what tomorrow looks like. Let's begin. Imagine you're standing at a crossroads. One road says engineering, another says medicine, a third says design, a fourth says study abroad, and somewhere in the distance, a voice whispers that artificial intelligence will soon replace everything. Suddenly, every road looks uncertain. If you've ever felt this way, you are not alone. Every year, countless young people and families face this exact moment, not because they lack options, but because they have too many. Perhaps you are asking yourself the exact questions millions type into Google every single day. Should I choose computer science or AI? Is mechanical engineering dead? Should I repeat a high-stakes entrance exam, or should I change my stream entirely? Here is something most schools never teach. Choosing a career isn't about predicting a flawless future. It's about preparing yourself to succeed across many possible futures. That single idea changes everything. Let me tell you about a student. We'll call him Arjun. Arjun had just completed class 12. His dream was computer science. His father wanted mechanical engineering because it had always been a highly respected branch. His relatives suggested pursuing stable government tracks. His friends were choosing specialized artificial intelligence because it sounded futuristic and exciting. Within a few weeks, Arjun had collected dozens of conflicting opinions, but very little clarity. One evening, he looked at me and asked, "Sir, how do I know which decision is right?" I smiled and replied, "Perhaps you're asking the wrong question." He looked surprised. I continued, "The better question is, how do I make the best decision with the information I have today?" That conversation changed the way he approached his future. At Spoken Careers, we believe better careers begin with better decisions. That's why every lesson gives you a practical framework you can apply for the rest of your life. Today, we deploy a foundational decision model called the Career Decision Matrix. It doesn't predict the future because nobody can. Instead, it systematically structures your thinking across 4 simple questions. The first question evaluates financial reality. What is the true long-term investment? Not just tuition fees. Think about accommodation, living expenses, books, travel, and the immense time your family is deploying. Every education decision has a financial story behind it. Understand it completely. The second question assesses the learning opportunity. Will this course help you build core execution human skills that remain valuable even if industries change? Or does it only prepare you for one narrow, easily automated path? The future rewards adaptable learners, not fixed specialists. The third question measures personal alignment. Does this path genuinely match your baseline strengths, your core values, and the kind of real-world problems you enjoy solving? Motivation lasts much longer when your work feels intrinsically meaningful. The fourth question calculates future flexibility. Suppose this specific industry changes dramatically 5 years from now. Can you adapt? Can you move into a related field? Can your skills travel with you? The strongest careers are rarely built on certainty. They're built on adaptability. Notice something important. None of these questions asks, what is everyone else doing? Because comparison has never been a reliable decision-making strategy. When you compare yourself with others, you borrow their dreams and slowly lose sight of your own. This brings us directly to today's core decision score. For this choice, the technical difficulty is high. The lifetime financial impact is high. The time sensitivity is critical. That is precisely why a decision of this magnitude deserves a repeatable process, not just a collection of random family opinions. Now, let's look at today's career myth. Many young people believe there is only one single perfect career out there for them. There isn't. There are many good careers. What matters is whether you become exceptionally valuable inside whichever path you choose. Success doesn't come from finding a magical profession. It comes from developing uncommon skills, solving meaningful problems, and continuing to learn long after formal education ends. You do not need perfect certainty. You need a better decision-making process. Because life is not a straight road. It is a journey with many intersections. The goal isn't to avoid every wrong turn. The goal is to become the kind of person who can navigate any turn with confidence. Welcome to 1 Minute with Dr. Sudhir Reddy. Let me leave you with one thought. When I meet young people, very few suffer because they lack intelligence. Most suffer because they believe every decision must be flawless. But life doesn't reward perfection. Life rewards thoughtful action. Every meaningful decision carries uncertainty. Every successful person has changed direction at some point. Don't wait until every fear disappears. Gather the best information you can. Think carefully. Discuss honestly. Choose deliberately. And then move forward with conviction. Before we end today's lesson, here is your weekly decision challenge. Take a sheet of paper. Write down the 2 education or career paths you are currently considering. Under each one, answer our 4 core questions. What is the financial reality? What will I truly learn? How well does it match who I am? How flexible will it be in the future? Don't ask which option is popular. Ask which option helps you become the value creator you want to become. That single shift can change the direction of your life. If today's lesson brought structural clarity to your home, share it with one student and one parent, because better conversations create better decisions, and better decisions create better futures. A career is not something you choose once. It is something you build one decision at a time. To access our interactive workbooks, Canvas tools, and institutional resources, visit www.spokencareers.com. Until our next lesson, keep learning, keep creating, and keep making education and career decisions with clarity, confidence, and purpose. I am Dr. Sudhir Reddy. This is Spoken Careers. Thank you for listening.